welcome back to Eat Cell Studies. Today is June 30th and it is week 4 of grad school. Yeah, it's been 4 weeks. I've just been, looking back at like my video from my first week, and how I'm feeling right now is a little bit of a 180 to be honest. And yeah, let's just get into what's been happening. So first off, I think all of the folks in my program are like really amazing, really dope, but the work itself is picking up. Like, we are reading so much, like so much. And I keep hearing two things, like, one, don't spend too much time on the reading, skim read. And then on the other hand, it's like you're not reading enough, you have to get these certain concepts. And I'm just kind of like, well, you told me that I could skim read and only highlight. I'm just getting a lot of contradicting things, and I know I'm not the only one experiencing this, so I feel like I'm not alone in that. So that's good, but definitely I just feel like there's just so much work that's happening, and it's all moving so quickly. Last week I found out that where I'm going to be teaching for the whole school year, and it's going to be at a high school in Oakland, so I'm really excited about that. It just kind of makes everything feel so real, and on top of that, it is going to be in person, so I feel nervous and excited, but also like I'm thinking about like the reality of like going back to in-person schooling. We are still in a pandemic, hello, and so I'm obviously going to be wearing a mask and everything, but I'm just thinking about like all of the things that are going to change. So another thing too is that I started 2 classes 2 weeks ago. On top of all of my classes that I'm in with like everyone, I'm also taking these 2 extra classes. One of them is called Spanish Pedagogy, and this class is basically to kind of prepare us so that we can apply for the Spanish authorization, which is like one of the C-sets. That's one of the requirements that I need if I want to be a bilingual education teacher. And so I definitely want to, develop my Spanish skills. I do speak Spanish, but not in like academic terms, so that's gonna be really interesting. I've had 2 classes so far and they're pretty fascinating. Like, it's so weird to be in grad school and this is my first time speaking in Spanish fully with my classmates and my professor. Like, that's never happened before. The only time that that's happened is like when I was in kindergarten through 4th grade, when I had English as a second language, where they took us out of regular reading and writing classes so that we could learn English, but pretty much assimilate, right? And so this Spanish pedagogy class is really more so about incorporating Spanish into the curriculum so that folks are learning in English and in Spanish at the same time. And that's really cool. So my teacher's really dope, and yeah, that's my Spanish pedagogy class. And then the other one is my computer science authorization classes. It's 2 of them. One of them we are doing a bunch of program, like, I honestly I don't know. I'm doing a bunch of stuff on the computer and I'm typing in stuff so that an app can run. Like, I don't know if it's coding because I'm not creating the codes, I'm literally inputting. It's like a little program that they have us practice, what goes here, what goes there, to make certain buttons on an app work. That's what I'm doing. That's all I know. I can't explain it any further than that. Those are the 2 extra classes that I have starting next week. It's so weird, y'all. Like, I wish I could explain things, but I'm just going with the flow. Like, I'm going with the flow, because if I get too ahead of myself, I'm gonna explode, and I'm already feeling overwhelmed. I haven't slept, and this is like the reality of it, like, I don't want to sugarcoat anything. Like, this shit is really hitting, but I'm doing the best that I can. And yeah, I guess like good things that have happened. meeting more folks, meeting new people that are like, you know, share similar experiences to me. Some of them that are completely different to me, but I can still vibe with. Okay, bye for today. Hey y'all, it is Thursday. Tuesdays and Thursdays are usually like my busiest days. I am trying out this new format where I just like record myself while I'm doing things versus like just a, you know, conversation. So I just finished one of my classes. I guess right now I'm just going to have a 30-minute break, and then I have my next class at 12, and then that class ends at 3. So long day today for sure. And then I'm just gonna be working on homework. Usually my homework is due Tuesdays and Thursdays. I want to really start to like getting super ahead of the homework because I feel like there's just so much to do. So I really need to like get ahead of it before it just stacks up, because it's just like unsustainable right now. But yeah, that's what I'm up to. Also, I got a new bookcase. I love it. It's so cute. I was gonna share this app with y'all that I use to study. It's called Flora, and wait, what am I doing? I could literally just show you. So that app is called Flora. It looks like this. You basically can choose like how many minutes you want to study for, and it just basically keeps track of the time and then blocks you from opening other things on your phone. And I get really distracted very easily with my notifications. I do try to put my phone on silent, but I just feel like I'm always going to look at my phone for like the time or just to check, you know, anything. So this app just helps me kind of avoid that, because what it does as an incentive is that after you finish the certain time that you wanted, like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 2 hours, it grows a little fruit tree or a little flower. So basically like you build your own garden depending on how much time you study. And if you open up your phone while the time is running, you have like a couple of seconds of grace. If you exit the app, it will kill your little plant or your flower. So that's definitely an incentive for me, so that I can, like, you know, not look at my phone versus just like keeping it on silent mode. So definitely recommend that. Hey y'all, what's up? Today's Thursday, July 7th, and I have 2 classes today. I have a little bit of a break between now and my class at 11, and then I have another class at 12 that goes until 3 p.m. and then I think after that I'm gonna go for a walk. Y'all, let me tell you, it's been rough, okay? I have been sleeping a lot less. I have stacks and stacks of homework. I wish I could be out with my family. Like, they've been inviting me to places and I'm just like, I do want to go, but I have so much homework that I don't want to like go and then not have a good time because I'm like, okay, I gotta go soon, or I'm just thinking about like my homework, and I don't think that's a really good thing. So I'm really trying to like see how I can balance those 2 things. But yeah, I mean, in like good news, I know which school I'm gonna be teaching at in Fruitvale. Like, I got my email already for like Oakland Unified, and it just is, it's kind of like making things more real. And honestly, like, I am excited to be back out in the classroom, like at Berkeley, in Oakland, at my school site. Even though, like, you know, with COVID precautions and everything, like, I'm still gonna be wearing a mask. Like, I still feel like we're not out of the woods yet. And I know it's gonna be a whole, like, new socialization process coming back into in-person learning and in-person teaching. So I'm ready. Like, we'll see how it goes. Like, we'll improvise, we'll do what we need to do to feel safe, to make our students feel safe. But I'm just like, I'm happy that we get to have more interaction, because over Zoom, like, it's just not the same, you know. Like, even the classes that I'm in, I'm like, I've been learning a lot from like all of my peers and like my teachers, and like I love it. Like, I'm still able to have that social connection to folks, but I feel like in person would be so much like more I don't know. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Like, literally nothing, just work and just homework and school. So yeah, thank you so much for all the love that y'all been sharing with me.